What's going on, world? My name is Serial Sensei, and today's video, slash audio slash podcast, because I'm gonna throw this on my podcast feed. This is gonna be a little different, man. For the YouTube folks, this video not gonna have no crazy edits. It's not gonna have a whole lot of, stuff going on the screen. I'll find some video game footage to throw in there just to hold you guys' attention. But I'm just gonna talk. Just gonna talk and ramble for a little bit about something that happened to me about a month or two ago. Just some feelings and thoughts I've been having about the content creation space, more specifically YouTube, though this could probably apply to content creation in general, but I kind of am specifically talking about YouTube with my case. But so one night, probably about a month ago, I was browsing YouTube late night, whatever, and I wish I could remember the creator's name. I didn't write a script for this video. I'm really just kind of going off the cuff. So I cannot remember the creator's name, but I came across a YouTube video. It was titled something to the effect of dirty secrets that the top YouTubers use to get views or something like that. So I'll click on the video, and it's not like I didn't know that people copied off of each other on the internet. I know that's a thing. But it's one thing to know it, but it's another thing to really see it in action, and it's just really something about it really rubbed me the wrong way. So in the video, and I'll just do a quick kind of synopsis of it, but in the video, this person had pulled up some videos. These creators are all in kind of like a similar niche. They all kind of make videos about how to help creators get more views on YouTube, things like that. And they were showing how a lot of these popular channels are blatantly just copying off of other people. And I mean, it's one thing, of course, at some point we're all going to cover similar topics. That's not an issue. But when you get to copying somebody's thumbnail, it almost looks exactly like their thumbnail. And then when you watch the video and you're not just copying the thumbnail, you're copying the words they use. You're copying phrases and analogies and stuff that they made. It's like, what is going on here? This is nuts. And I watched that video, and what really alarmed me was one of the examples of the channels that was copying somebody else was a channel that I've watched before. I don't think I'm subbed to them, but it was a channel that I've seen before. And it's like, oh, so y'all are just, y'all are just stealing people's content. Because to me, that's what that is. There's one thing to be inspired or, something like that. But no, this is not inspiration. Y'all are just stealing. Y'all are just blatantly just stealing people's content. And something about that video really just sent me down. I was so angry for the next couple days. I was in Discord talking to other people I know in the creative field, and I don't know, it just made me ask a lot of questions like is this what content creation is now? Is this what we do? We're just stealing people's stuff? Is there no integrity? Is there what are we really doing out here? Is this how far we've gone to please the algorithm, that we're just stealing stuff in broad daylight? No shame, no remorse, just I don't know. But it really just kind of bothered me when I saw that video. And it just made me ask myself, dude, do I want to be in this space? Is there even a place for me on this platform? Now, obviously, I'll just go ahead, spoiler alert, this is not an I quit YouTube video or nothing like that. I'm doing okay, but I just gotta walk y'all through some of the honest thoughts that I had while I was watching and just kind of taking this information in. So yeah, I'm just kind of like, bro, do I really want to be a part of this? Is this a space that's really for me? Is there room for me on here? Because if this is what the game has become, I don't know if I want any parts of this. I might just take my jersey off and I'm gonna go find another game to play, because this isn't it, bro. This is, I don't know, that the algorithm really really, I feel like, just completely obliterated creativity when it comes to YouTube. Like, I've been watching YouTube as a viewer, I would probably say, since 2007-ish, 2008-ish. And it wasn't always gaming content. I used to watch, I'll throw some names out there. I don't know if y'all know any of these people, but, you know, I used to watch Dormtainment skits, Hot Damn I Rock, YouTube legend, Booney Mayfield, who used to make videos, beat making on the MPC. For anybody who knows the D Dot podcast with D Respect and Dominic Robron, that was like still one of my favorite all-time podcasts. They don't podcast anymore, but love that podcast, man. It was so unique. But that's what, like, YouTube back then was just different. Like, it felt like everybody kind of had their own little thing going on, but everybody was original. You could kind of find just these little random pockets of the internet that you could go into, and you could find like refreshing content because there was no worry about an algorithm or worry about, you know, a thumbnail looking a certain way or anything like that. Not to say that, you know, your content shouldn't have some kind of quality to it, but there wasn't so much focus on, I felt like the focus was the content and not the formulaic just kind of presentation of it all. Like, people were just being themselves, and that's what made the content really fun to consume, and that's what made me want to start making my own stuff. Because I'm looking at these other people, you know, making videos, making content, and it didn't have to be about things I was interested in. I just thought it was cool that people were just online just making stuff. I was like, all right, I can do this. I don't got to talk about what they talk about, but I can get online and, you know, I can make some stuff. And so I did. So fast forward to, let's say 2014-ish, I think is when I kind of started making YouTube videos, and I did everything. You can go back and look at my channel right now. If you filter my videos from oldest to newest, you'll see that, you know, I did everything from gaming content. I reviewed anime. Music reviews was kind of one of the first things I really started doing, and I didn't really care about views. Like, it was just fun. I mean, I had a couple of videos that did pretty good. I cracked like 1,000 a couple times, but I didn't care about views. We were just creating just to create because it was fun. Like, it was just an enjoyable thing to do, but it had like a certain authenticity to it. And then I don't know, I can't pinpoint when, but at some point it feels like everything just kind of changed. Like, it wasn't about authenticity anymore. It was, things started getting just a little more clickbaitish, you know. Started getting just a little more, I don't know, it just, the feeling the feeling started changing. You started seeing clickbait. You started seeing everybody doing these thumbnails with the wacky facial expression, with them looking shocked or what, I don't know. I hate those thumbnails. I really do. Triggering myself talking about this. I hate those thumbnails so much. But y'all know if you're a viewer, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I hope I don't sound bitter. Maybe I am a little bit. But let me know in the comments. Like, if you're a viewer or a creator, or if you're both, because I'm looking at this from both angles, as somebody who is a viewer and as somebody who creates content. Like, if I'm sounding crazy, let me know. But if you feel me in any capacity, let me know in the comment section what your observations of, like, content creation on YouTube has been. But then just like at some point, I don't know, man, everything just started changing, and I started taking my content a little more seriously, I would say, during the last couple of years. I've been more gaming focused, and of course, you know, when you start taking your content more seriously, you do want to have a certain level of quality, you know, a certain level of, I ain't gonna say pizzazz, but, you know, you want it to look good, you want it to sound good, you know, you want to do the things you need to do so that people will actually watch, you know, what it is that you're doing. So I start, you know, going on YouTube and I'm searching, you know, how to improve my videos and things like that. And I feel like the more I started watching that kind of content, when you start watching these, I don't know if you want to call them YouTube gurus, I don't know what you want to call them, but the more I started watching that kind of content, I don't know why, but the angrier it made me, because it felt like the emphasis, I don't know, like the emphasis wasn't really on the content. Like it feels like the algorithm doesn't reward creativity. It rewards patterns. Like it wants you to find a formula, and then you get the formula, and then you just stick to the formula, and then you just keep spitting that out over and over and over and over. And it's like, I get it, but what's the fun? Like what's the fun in that? If I'm just gonna do the same thing over and over and over, and then you start seeing all these thumbnails like I mentioned earlier, and everybody's thumbnails look the same, everybody using the same facial expressions. I did what like right after I got mad at that video, I wanted to make sure I wasn't like just blatantly hating for no reason. So I remember YouTube recommended me a video called it was titled like YouTube changed my life with under 500 subscribers or something to that effect. They recommended me a video with that title. The very next day, they recommended me another video that had that same title. And then the next day, there was another video with the same title. And I said, hold on. Now, the first person, I'm going to give you a pass. The rest of y'all, I know YouTube didn't change everybody's life with under 500 subscribers. It's like, and maybe that sounds away, but that was my honest thought, and that is honestly how I still feel. So, I went in the search bar and I typed in YouTube changed my life with under, and I swear you can do this right now as I'm talking to you. Go to the search bar, type in YouTube changed my life with under 500 subscribers, and just look at how many people have the exact same title, the exact same thumbnail. Like the thumbnail designs look exactly the same. They're using the same facial expressions. Some people are using the same font. It's crazy. Like it's crazy. And I'm like, this can't be content creation, bro. This can't be what this has become. Like we're just copying and regurgitating stuff. Like are y'all even really creators? That probably sounds mean, but hey, I'm sorry. I gotta, like, are y'all even really creators? Like, or are y'all just waiting for somebody else to start a trend that you can just, I don't know, bro. But yeah, seeing that really just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But it's just weird what this space is really turned into. Like I said, it seems like the algorithm does not reward creativity, and it sucks because I feel like there are still creators out there, not just in the gaming space, in any space, who make genuine content, who aren't trying to hit you with clickbait, who aren't doing the stupid thumbnail with the shocked facial expression. Like they're actually making genuine content, and it feels like the algorithm, unless their channels were already popular, the algorithm's probably not going to push them down because they're not adhering to the formula that it seems like the algorithm wants you to adhere to. I don't know. It's really strange, and it's really kind of disheartening as a creator to just kind of watch this happening, to watch this happen in real time, where it just seems like the algorithm just beat the creativity out of this. And honestly, it makes it, there are moments where it makes it not fun. It makes you not want to be a part of this. But I guess the silver lining is, shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to the people who watch my videos, the people that leave comments. I'm starting to get regulars. I'm recognizing names now. It's like, oh, I remember you commented on the last video, and that's really cool. Stuff like that, definitely keeps me going, and I have fun making the content that I make. I like covering the games that I cover. I love doing hidden gems videos. Those are, I won't say they're my favorite to make. I ain't gonna lie, making those videos is a lot of work, but I guess I'll still say those are my favorite to make and talk about, because those are actually my favorite kinds of videos to consume, because I like talking about games that don't get a lot of coverage. You'll see that if you scroll through my channel, whether it's a hidden gems video or just a random review. I like reviewing indie games. I like reviewing you know, things that I like reviewing, things that just I feel like should get a little more coverage, a little more recognition. And even if somebody else has covered it, you know, I have my own little spin, I have my own little flair. We're all not gonna like games for the same reason. You know, I know I have a different delivery, a different style than other people. But yeah, I've been having, you know, getting that support for those kinds of videos makes it, you know, fun and makes it worthwhile. So once again, you know, shout outs to everybody who comments and watches. If you share, I've got videos that are, one of my videos is over, I think it's like 14K or something crazy. I never thought anything I've created ever would get that kind of attention. So that's kind of dope, man. I really appreciate that. But like, I'd be lying if I said there weren't moments where I'm just looking at the YouTube landscape and I'm like, bro, like what is this? Like what is this actually turned into? But hopefully it'll change, you know. That's another reason that I kind of stick around and I talk myself out of, you know, hanging it up, because it's like if I want to change it, I gotta be a part of that. I gotta be one of the authentic voices. And it's not just me. I know there are other people out there that are still making authentic, you know, content, not trying to clickbait. You know, we're just trying to create, man. We're just trying to have fun out here. And I gotta be one of those voices among the others that are doing that, because I think people, you know, there's still an audience for that kind of content. So, you know, somebody got to make that kind of content, and I gotta be one of those voices. And I do it because I love to do it. It gives me joy. I have fun making these videos. It's something that I'm, you know, something that I care about, and you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, even at times when it's frustrating and I'm looking at the landscape and I'm just like disgusted at just all of the blatant copying and just lack of creativity that I see. But I guess it is what it is. I guess this is what content creation is now. But you know, at some point it could change. It could get better. I hope it does. For all of our sakes as viewers and creators, I hope it does. It's an uphill battle. It's algorithm, like I said, but this algorithm is I feel like it's messed up everything. It's really ruined. It's ruined everything. But I think at some point, man, the real is gonna come back at some point, and I think it's already happened. I think some people are starting to they're starting to wake up. They're starting to see, like, hey man, a lot of y'all are faking the funk, bro. A lot of y'all are y'all are not y'all authentic selves on this internet. A lot of y'all are just copying trends, and you know, you're not being you. And I think people are slowly gonna start getting tired of that. And when they do, there'll be other voices they can go listen to that are giving them, you know, the authentic content that they want and, you know, that they crave for. So, and hopefully I can be one of those voices in some shape, form, or fashion. But yeah, man, algorithm sucks. That's the moral of the story. Algorithm sucks. Algorithm's trash. But we gotta keep fighting a good fight, man. We gotta keep doing what we're doing. This is just me kind of venting. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't write a script for this. I'm just kind of freestyling it, but I don't know, I kind of just wanted to get that off my chest about how much the algorithm and just the climate of YouTube I feel like it's changed for the worse, but there's still hope that it can flip back to the authenticity that I think it needs to. But it's just, I don't know, it's a strange space right now, and I don't like it. But I'm staying true to me. I'm gonna keep making what I'm making. It's funny, I was actually in the middle of making a YouTube video to stop to record this. So I got another video on the way, y'all. I got another video on the way. Might take me a little bit to work on it, but we getting there. But yeah, man, this is just me just kind of talking. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. I'm sorry if this wasn't as cohesive as it probably should have been. I'm really just, like I said, I'm just going off the cuff. But I would love to hear y'all thoughts. How do you feel about the content creation space on YouTube as a viewer, as a creator? You know, what trends are you noticing? Good trends, bad trends, everything in between. Let me know how you feel about the stuff that you're seeing. And yeah, man, that's all I got, man. My name is Serial Sensei. I appreciate y'all for listening to me just ramble for 20 minutes. But yeah, appreciate y'all listening, man. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all stay cool. It is hot. Stay away. This is not the same sun from the 90s. This sun different. But y'all stay safe out there, man. And I will catch y'all on the next video.